Hey everybody, I'm your tech news guru here with Mini Nova Studio, and today we're going to show you what I do when I'm not making YouTube videos. Yeah, my side job, because right now YouTube, I'm not getting paid for it, but that's further down the road. Side job, I'm a real estate photographer, and so what we're going to do today is I'm going to take you into one of my places where I gotta shoot the 360 video, walk you through it, tell you it's a great side job, something that, you know, very easily can be done. Most expensive part out of this whole entire thing is the 360 camera. I'll show you that when I'm in the process. So let's get into it, get this going, and I'll show you what's going on. So we're gonna get all this stuff and we're gonna get this going, take pictures of this place. You gotta check it out. This is a very nice looking apartment way out here in Tampa area where we got a lot going on. Show you what I do as my side job. So let's go. Come on. Hey, look, number. Check that out. Awesome. Let's go in here, see what's going on. You get the key in the door. Place is amazing. 2-story, simple place. Got my equipment. You gotta check this out. Come on, let's go take a look and see all this stuff. Like I was saying, this place is amazing. Look at the kitchen. Kitchen, very simple, elegant. You got your refrigerator, your countertop glass top stove, right? And then in a place this small, you would never believe, dishwasher. Woohoo! And plenty of counter space. I mean, plenty of counter space. Look at all this. Plenty of counter space. Right. And now, one of the cool parts. This is the first floor. It's pretty small, but I mean, for husband and wife, this isn't so bad. You can make one part a living room, a dining room, however you want. And then the first floor, even though it's tiny, has a bathroom. Check that out. Ooh, one thing we gotta do, let me take photos. Always put the toilet seat down, because you don't want to have the toilet seat up when you take pictures. There's nothing in there, but you don't want to take pictures of that. Now let's head on upstairs. All right, so we're up here on the second floor, okay? This place, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's kind of like 2-story place. Anyway, in this one here, this will be considered the master bedroom. New term now is they don't like people calling it the master bedroom. So in our work, we call it bedroom 1 because it has a bathroom attached to it. Yeah! So this is bedroom 1, and we will call that bathroom 1 when we shoot that one. All right? Then this is our little hallway. It's tiny, but it's doable. Then we have our second bedroom, which is this right here. Say 10 by 24, or probably a little bit bigger. And then here we have our second floor bathroom. As you can see me in the mirror right there. Now, what's really cool about this is that this house has 3 bathrooms. 1 downstairs, which is half bath, 2 upstairs, which is full bath over there, and then a full bath in bedroom 1. Oh, this would be also called bedroom 2. And in the bathroom up here, this one would be bathroom 2. The one downstairs would just be bathroom. So you got to figure out how you want to number stuff, because when you go from one to the other, you got to make it work properly. Let me tell you this here. When you're doing your photo shoot, I know this position looks weird, but when you're doing your photo shoot, you got to remember, make sure you take crisp, clear pictures with the Insta360 camera that I have. Basically, it takes 360 photos. You can do videos, but they want photos of the area that you're in. It's always good to do it nice, so you don't have to go back and do it a second time and not get paid for that one. You don't get paid for the first one unless they want you to come back and shoot some more stuff in the area. Then yes, but other than that, no second chances. Okay, so in this other part here, what we got to do is basically we have to set up our camera. So basically we have a tripod here. Put this little bad boy on here. And basically, also to make sure when you set this up, your batteries are fully charged. Because if your battery is not fully charged, you'll have to come back. Or you buy more batteries. Links for the camera stand, extra batteries are in the description below. And don't forget, like and subscribe. Always remember, like and subscribe. We're gonna start doing this. When I take these pictures, that camera can't be in the way because they'll see it. So when you're getting your rooms done, you just gotta make sure they're done properly. For one thing, we gotta make sure our windows are open and we have plenty of light. Especially here while we're in the kitchen, we gotta make sure we scan all the little amenities that come with the place, like the refrigerator, the countertop stove, glass top. I love those. It's got microwave, dishwasher, and like I would say a deep sink. It's really deep. I mean, here, take a look. That's deep, y'all. That's what she said. Now, while we're scanning the upstairs part of the house, you got to remember to scan all the rooms properly, especially the bathroom. Sometimes the bathroom are not lit properly, so you got to do your best with what you got. Okay? Another thing you got to remember too, when you're doing your rooms, from the inside of the room, you got to close the door, because it won't look kind of correct if you have the door open when you take the picture. From the outside of the room, the door can be open, but when you're inside the room, you gotta close the door. So it gives that, you can see the full view of what the room looks like with the door closed. All right, so we scanned this room, and like I was saying, the door has to be closed. I'm in the room now, because you can't be in the room when you take the picture. But one of the other things you gotta remember too, is when you take the 360 picture, unfriendly friend, the mirror. So when you take pictures, make sure the placement of your camera is outside of the mirror's view. So when you do it, you don't get the camera in the view. Oh, photography trick. One of the other things too is when you're done with a room after you take the 360 picture, make sure you turn off the light right there and close back the blinds, because it'll kind of leave the place open to where people might decide to want to break in even though there's nothing in here. So one of the things you should do is when you come in to get the most light in here, open all the blinds. But then when you're done, close back all the blinds. See? Hey. Also too, what you want to do is when you take pictures of certain areas, make sure that your area does not have anything on the countertops, because that's a no-no. Because if you have stuff on the countertops, they're going to tell you have to go back and take the picture, because that's not what the client wants. So always make sure that when you do your pictures, nothing on the countertops, no boxes on the floor or anything like that, unless it's a furnished apartment or townhome or whatever you want to call it, unless it's furnished. But then you have to notate that in your information when you go to take your photos. Catch you later. Hey, you're in the free. Another thing you need to know too, some of these places, when you go to them, they may have something for you to drink because you're working in their area. So it's always good to say yes. Of water, soda, Coke, whatever you want to call it, even chips. They always have them. They always need to ask. Because, you know, sometimes when you come to these places, far away. Yes. We have done all the photos of this apartment. This place is pretty nice. Where it's located, it's really quiet. Everything is really nice. One thing you gotta remember is when you're done with your pictures, put everything back the way it was. Oh, also make sure that when you take your pictures, they're good. One of the things you always got to be mindful of with your camera is clean the lens on the camera. Because if you don't clean the lens on the camera and you take fuzzy pictures, the people who you work for will be like, what the hell is this? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up because my day is basically done. Even though I have about 4 more to do, and they're somewhat the same. We don't need to see all this over and over, but we're going to wrap this up, road trip home, then I'm going to show you the big surprise. All right, so this one's done. Done for the day. What are we going to do? Go home.